Hello friends, and welcome to Escaping the Mouse with your host, me, Breck Roll. Alright, I'm going to do something I haven't done for a while. We're actually going to do a restaurant vlog. Now, this is a place I've actually wanted to check out a number of times because it turns out I've had their food a bunch of times. Because one of the things that when every once in a while the company decides that they want to thank us for something, and they'll bring in catered food, and oftentimes it's this company's food. And so I've had to taste it. It tastes like it's got some good options, but the problem is by the time it gets here, by the time it's delivered and distributed among everyone, it tends to be cold. And you know what? Mexican food tastes best when it's nice and warm. So we're going to go check out a place called Rosa's Cafe. I'd never heard of Rosa's Cafe, but apparently it's sort of a thing here in Texas. Now, it's kind of funny. There isn't really a lot about who started the company. The company website says that it was founded in 1983, but doesn't identify whoever it was that founded or who Rosa was or anything like that. But in the mid-90s, an investment broker bought the property and the 5 locations and basically started franchising it left and right. And the website right now says there's more than 50 locations. But the truth is, I was looking at the kind of interactive map they have, and I had to guess there's more than 200 locations. Now, they seem to be mostly in the state of Texas. However, it is interesting. There is one little tiny town right on the Texas border in New Mexico, and there seems to be some Rosa's Cafe going on there. So I don't know, maybe that's just their way of expanding into neighboring states, and maybe that's how maybe that's the beginning of the invasion. But anyway, I wanted to check out this place because, like I said, I wanted to give a shot to the food and really see what it was under ideal conditions. And like I said, I couldn't do that at work. So we're going to go over to Rosa's Cafe. There's 2 of them here in Waco. One of them kind of more towards the center of town, and one of them over in Hewitt. So I'm going to run over to the one in the center of town. I think that's maybe the original one in Waco, and we're going to have some Mexican food. All right, yeah, this is Rosa's Cafe and Tortilla Factory. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to trying out their food, see if it's good and warm, which, like I said, and also maybe, check out, see what else they have and if there's anything interesting. So we're going to go in and see what's going on. I did notice when I came by here, I haven't really ever looked at this place that closely, but I did notice now that they have the drive-through just like everyone else. And see, that was sort of the thing. It was this merging of a fast food place and a sit-down restaurant. And I guess that's sort of the gimmick that this guy expanded on. And so, yeah, you can take this fast food, drive-through style, or you can come sit down and eat it. And I also know they do catering because they do that also. So anyway, let's go in and see what they're like. All right, this place is kind of interestingly decorated. Lots of stuff on the walls. A lot of fun things to look at. And almost looks like you get like a merch booth over there. It is more like a fast food place. You go to a counter and you order what you want, and then you get to go sit down if you want, or you can take it to go. And if you want, you come in here and enjoy this. So, like I said, I'm going to see what the food tastes like, but we'll try maybe walk around here a little bit and look at the stuff in a minute. And we got this salsa bar to work with. Look at that. Everything you'd want to enhance your meal. Oh, and they got all the different spices. It's all organized here so you can get what you want. Not hot, medium hot, moderate hot. So, yeah, you know me. I'm going to be going for this stuff right here. All right, now I don't normally eat this extravagant, but I went in with one of their kind of, seemed like an overall kind of check everything out kind of thing. So it looks like I got some Spanish beans, some enchiladas, some refried beans, a tostada, looks like an enchilada, a taco, and some fixings here. I guess there's some tortillas in there, so maybe we can take some of the other toppings and my choices for the salsa bar and turn this into something that's going to be pretty good. It looks good, doesn't it? I just realized I misidentified that. That's the enchilada. That's a tamale. I started out with the enchilada. The enchilada is pretty good. It needs to be augmented with their hot sauce. And I don't know. hot sauce. This is supposed to be really, really hot. It isn't that hot to me. But a lot of times, when you get these gringoized Mexican places, they got a plan for the audience. So I don't know. I could have made that a lot hotter. I got a lot hotter stuff at home, but the food itself so far is pretty good. So I'm going to kind of wander around the building here, kind of show you a little of the decor. Hopefully without disturbing any of the patrons. Look at those things. Those are kind of like those things I got at Slovacek's. One of those little cool in the yard, right? Look at what they do here. These little cabana things here, and they got all these little parrots and critters looking around here. That's really cool. Uh-oh, they're filming me, filming them. It's a little trip. I didn't notice this when I looked in initially, but they make their own tamales here. We got this little tamale machine here that cooks them over a flame. How cool is that? In case you ever wondered how it's made. So I think I understand this place's business model here. It is literally the blending or merging of a fast food place and a sit-down place. It is basically the business model of a fast food place. You go into the counter, you order your food, and they cook it for you, and you can either take it to go or for there. And if it's there, they give you a number. You come pick up your food and take it to your table. The only difference is, rather than just being the plastic tables and the white walls, they've decorated the restaurant area up so it kind of has like the feel of a sit-down place. And you got you can have tables, you can have booths, and a lot of fun stuff to look at. And so, yeah, that's kind of an interesting business model. One of the things I noticed while I've been watching this is occasionally you see puffs of smoke coming off the roof. And when I was reading up on it, one of the things this place is famous for is some of their fajita meat, which I guess they do on a slow cooker on the property. So they're like smoking meat here, and every once in a while you see a waft of smoke coming off the roof. So obviously that's some of their meat being smoked at this very moment. Like I said, I wanted to kind of try a little of everything and see what it was like. And the whole point here was to kind of see what their food tasted like when it was warm, because I hadn't had that experience before. But and so I got that combo meal thing, and that was a lot of that. It didn't go with the fajitas, and like I said, maybe next time we'll try that. But it was not, I don't think, terribly expensive. I don't go to fast food a lot, but it seems to me last time I went, I paid a lot more for a lot less food. You saw that 2 plates I got. That was a huge meal. I probably won't have to eat anything more today at all. The food was pretty good. It's a fast food place. That's what you're dealing with. I think maybe the quality of the food was slightly better than you might get at a Taco Bell or something like that. But, for the amount of money I paid, I got a lot of food for my money. And it wasn't bad tasting. So, I would definitely check out this place again. If you're in Texas or right on the edge of Texas in New Mexico and find a Rosa's cafe and tortilla factory, check them out. I don't think you'll have a problem with it. So anyway, I think that's all I have for today. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time on Escaping the Mouse. Good night.